Hi Virgo, so welcome to Spiritual Tarot. I'm so glad you could join me. We're going to go ahead and get June's reading. This is going to be a general reading, so it's going to be for the Virgo collective, either sun, moon, or rising. And, leave it to Mercury retrograde. I'm having an issue with my actual camera. The audio is not working, so we're doing what we can. So what we're going to do is pull some Tao Oracle, some Light Seers Tarot, the Mermaid messages, and then a fortune cookies. So let's go ahead and jump in and see what's going on with you. We're going to go ahead and get 3 cards from each of the oracles. So, well, except the fortune cookies. But let's go ahead and see what is the general message. We're just going to leave it to the universe and spirit to see what wants to come out. So for the collective of Virgo for June 2022, what's the message here? Let's see. What's the message? All right. All right, let's see. First out is the Well. Interesting. So we have seeking truth, wisdom, insight, intuitive knowing, return to the source, getting to the bottom of things. So there might be something that you're curious about. You're trying to figure out, like you're very curious and trying to figure out what's going on, a situation, looking for some kind of answers here. So that's the first one out. Let's see what else. Then we'll clarify some of these. Then we have the approach, advancing a warm reception, prosperous conditions, increased influence, hopefulness, lightening up, and arrival. So it could be something to do with your approach, how you're approaching the situation, whether you can find out this truth, as well as, you're trying to figure out which way to finagle around it to get to the bottom of it, right? So let's go ahead and see. And what is on the bottom? Retreat, huh? So you could be just kind of like withdrawn a little, just kind of in observation mode. And now we have the taming power of the great. Self-discipline, concentration, strengthen your character from within, self-awareness, realizing potential. Yeah, so it looks like you're kind of like in observation mode, basically. And at the bottom, again, we have the retreat. I thought I had shuffled them, but retreat. All right, so there's something you're trying to figure out. You're very curious, but you're kind of in observation mode, trying to figure it out. You're not like delving into the questions or asking too many questions. You're kind of letting things fall where they are and observing. So let's go ahead and get the mermaid cards next. Let's go ahead on this Well, seeking truth and wisdom, insight. We have miracles. Ooh. So you might feel like you're never going to find this answer. It's going to be a miracle if you get to the bottom of it, right? Or out of the blue, you might just get the answer you want. So, things happen all the time that we don't understand or surprise us. So let's go ahead and get the approach. What's coming up with this approach? Discernment. Yeah, see, this is how you're trying to figure out things. Sometimes things just come up as they are. Some people like to just talk, right? So I feel like you're just like in observation mode. You're just waiting for the answers to come to you. And then this taming power of the great. So I think like you have this suspicion of something and you're waiting to find out the answer, basically. It could be, someone is dating someone else or whatever the situation is with you. And then this taming power of the great, the self-discipline, it's breaking free. Yeah, you're not kind of getting in the drama. You're just going to let it come to you, basically. So let's go ahead and get some tarot. So on this Well and the miracles, the seeking truth and, just waiting for spirit or the universe to bring you the answers or this person to slip up, whatever it is. Let's see what tarot cards are coming out. I wanted to see what's on the bottom of this. Memories. Yeah, so you might be in a lot of nostalgia right now as well. I really feel like some of you are like, how can this person do this to me? We've been like through a lot. We've had a lot of experiences. Now we have the 7 of Wands reversed. But I'm not going to take it reverse because this is like defense mode. So when it comes out reverse, I kind of feel like you might be a little guarded and defensive, but you're keeping it kind of on the down low. You're not really showing it. You're just kind of like acting like you're happy, nothing's going on. But secretly, you're like trying to figure out something and a little guarded about it and defensive. But what's on the bottom? 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of sevens here. So for some of you, I think this will come out in July, the 7th month. Let's see what else comes out for this 7 of Wands, miracles. What else is coming out for you, Virgo? Oh, yeah. See, it could be with a partnership, a relationship. This also could be about choices of how you handle a situation, making a choice whether you want to stay or go. But this is a Lover's card, so this could be a partnership that you're feeling that's, come on, sorry about that. You're trying to figure out if there's something going on behind the scenes, and you're just kind of observation mode, just waiting for that right moment to figure it out, for something to reveal itself. You know, and also I really do feel like you're defending yourself, but you just wanted to kind of, you don't want to like burst out and say something and make an accusation where somebody could cover it up or sweep it under the rug or make it not a big deal or turn it on you. So you are just kind of waiting to see, you know. Some of you could be like actually snooping on social media, following people around. Be careful with that kind of stuff, stalking, you know what I mean. Sometimes you have to think, is it really worth it, you know what I mean? Of course you do need to know, of course. So let's go ahead and get one more card on that. Oh, well, we end up getting two more cards. Yeah, so we have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so just kind of keep doing your work, whether that's your creativity and things like that. But I do think you are. But there is this almost stalking mode, like you're obsessed a little bit with it. But you are kind of staying back. You're kind of letting things reveal itself. And then we have the Page of Wands. You know, this is a new beginning of something that you're passionate about. So I really feel like you need to focus on things that make you happy instead of obsessing about this or making this more of your life than it should be. Like I said, you do have to get to the bottom of stuff. You don't want people taking advantage of you, of course. So, you know, just kind of find that balance. You know what I mean? If you don't stop, I'm going to put you out. I'm sorry, my dog is like this. This is my son's dog. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get this discernment and this approach. All right, so like I said, I really feel like you're trying to keep this on the down low, like you're not showing your jealousy or that you have a suspicion. You're kind of just trying to watch and observe and for something to come out. But let's go ahead and see. Two of Cups, again, it's like a partnership, like somebody you're dating, someone you're married to, someone you're in a relationship with. You have a sneaky suspicion, yeah. So this could be a karmic relationship, or they could be in a karmic relationship on the side. This is also the wheel turning. So, you know, are you hanging on too much? Are you trying to, you know how sometimes we know something, but we don't want to know it. So we try to make excuses for it. We kind of keep trying to watch and figure out something like you want them to come back to you and say, oh, you know, it's you I want, and, you know, I have nobody else or whatever like that. So just be careful with that, because the wheel does have to keep turning. So, you know, trust your intuition, all right? Trust your intuition. Let's see what else is coming out. Yeah, we have the Six of Swords here. So yeah, so this, I really feel like this has kind of become a little bit toxic or a little bit negative situation. You know, sometimes when we lose that trust, well, always when we lose that trust, it can create a lot of negative energy in our situation. And, you know, there could be conflicts, arguments, things like that. This is walking away from, or sailing away from some turbulent times or chaos. So, you know, if you let the wheel turn, you start moving away from this. If it's not making you happy, you know, why do a lot of us want to stay in a situation that's not making us happy or not working anymore? I just don't know. We kind of feel like it's a stability thing, but basically, is it really stable to stay in something that's not healthy for us, or making us happy, or making us anxious or worried all the time, right? So let's go ahead and get one more card on this. So, be discerning, trust your intuition, definitely. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, see, this is independence. So I kind of feel like here, Spirit in a way is saying, well, in a way, Spirit is saying to, if it's not making you happy and you have this suspicion, your intuition is telling you, and you have all the red flags that somebody is cheating or going out with someone else or is not respecting you, then it might be time to take this time of solitude and be on your own for a bit. You know, let that wheel turn, move away from the chaos, that's things that aren't making you happy, things like that. So it might be time for that, you know, and then, you know, you'll find out, basically, right? You don't want people to disrespect you. If you keep putting up with toxic situations or negative situations, people lose respect for you, and that's hard to get back. Hold on a minute. That's hard to get back, you know? So, yeah. So it's hard to get back. So don't stay in that if that's what it's like, okay? All right, let's see what else. On this, breaking free. See, that's kind of the answer there. It might be time to break free from this situation at this moment. All right, so power of the great, taming power of the great. Yeah, so this is like having that self-love, respect for yourself, not letting someone take advantage of you, breaking free. That Six of Swords, moving away from toxic energy. The wheel turns. Let's see what else is coming up. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, there we go. So again, taking action, moving forward. So it might take some time. You know, whatever your situation is, you might be living with this person, and it's kind of hard to just get up and walk out the door if you don't have anywhere to go, or your finances. So it might be, you might have to make a plan, a methodical approach, and take it slow to do this, okay? Of course, don't put yourself in any kind of harm's way, but let's see what else is coming up. But, you know, nobody's going to respect us if we keep staying in a situation where we're not getting respected, right? We tolerate it, and it's not going to happen. Let's see what else. Yeah, see, it looks like this is just like, you know, so worrisome, like conflict. This guy's got a headache. You know? He keeps getting this crow whispering in his ear, you know, there's a red flag here. You know something's going on. But, you know, he's choosing to ignore it and just stay in his head and just has this headache and worry and conflict. And let's see what else. Are you back? You better be good. Be good. All right. The World. Yeah, see, there's something that's completed here, and I kind of really feel like maybe it's almost like now this obsession that you need to know, and it's sometimes it's best just to close the door. The wheel can't turn, the other door can't completely open unless we close that door shut, completely shut. So sometimes we don't get the answers we need. We just have to trust our intuition and pay attention to those red flags, unfortunately. So yeah, Three of Swords. Yeah, so this could be a third party, definitely. This is heartbreak, being stabbed in the heart, being betrayed. So, you know, look how much anguish she's in. So you have to start thinking, like, okay, I have all these red flags. I have this intuitive feeling that this is going on. I'm in this anxious, heartbreaking, overwhelming mood, and here I am just trying to figure out what's going on, you know, possibly following people around, checking on their social media, trying to get some answers, and it might be just time to just leave this situation because it's too toxic for you, or keeping you too low, right? So it might be time to just close that door for now, be independent, work on yourself, and demand that respect that you deserve, right? So now we are going to go ahead and close this reading with some fortune-telling cards. Okay. Sexuality. Existing relationships could find a new passion and in heightened sexual attraction. Opportunities for marriage and good family life are strong, but if single, beware of temptation that could lead to trouble. A child will also bring great joy. Yeah, see? So it could be all about the sex. Maybe this person's really good in that department, and it's kind of hard to let go. But, you know, as well as this person could be out on the side because of sex, you know, wanting more sex, wanting variety, whatever. But that is not respectful for you if it is. So it might be time to, you know, cut your losses and walk away for a while. Even if it gets back together, you know, it's kind of like respecting yourself, right? Not tolerating that. So that is your message, Virgo. So thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye.